So you might be in a situation where your PlayStation 4 controller lights are just not turning on. So you might be noticing that on your specific, PlayStation 4 controller, the lights on the back are just not turning on, and maybe even your controller is on, but the lights just aren't working. Now, this can happen for a few different reasons. The very first thing I'm going to recommend you to do is just make sure your controller is properly charged up. If your controller is not charged up, that is going to be the number one reason why you end up having this problem. So just go through and make sure your actual PlayStation 4 controller is charged up. There's nothing faulty going on with it. There's no problems with it. And that is probably going to be the main way to fix it. As far as I can tell, a majority of the time, that is what's going to fix it for you. And that's probably what I recommend doing for you as well. Now, if you do that and that's still not working, the other thing you may just want to make sure is that you haven't recently thrown this controller or broken this controller recently. There can be lots of times where people will go ahead and throw the controller or accidentally drop it or something like that. What you're going to want to make sure you do is you want to make sure that this specific controller light and everything associated with it is not broken. It doesn't have anything insane going on with it, because a lot of the times, like I mentioned before, that can possibly cause some problems, and I would highly recommend doing that as well. Making sure that you haven't thrown this controller or anything like that, and that can again possibly fix this problem as well. Now, on top of that, another thing I'd recommend doing is by going through and just making sure that your controller is properly charged up and connected to a specific device. So if you are connected to an Android or iPhone or PS4 or whatever the case is, make sure that you are connected to those devices, because if you're not, well, that's probably going to be a problem as to why this is not working. So those are pretty much the main ways to go and fix it for the most part. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.